When I found out I was going to be a parent, I immediately felt a lot of anxiety and worry. So I went on to BetterHelp to try to look for a therapist to help me with that.
My relationship with my family and with my boyfriend and with myself were suffering. I really needed help.
I was ruminating a lot. Really getting those thoughts out to a therapist and getting feedback was just life-changing.
Discover what BetterHelp Online Therapy can do for you. Visit BetterHelp.com today.
At Intel, world-changing ideas start with real solutions, and real solutions start with exceptional engineering. The quantum computing revolution, the next generation of AI experts, the renewable energy grid, early diagnosis for cancer. The examples are countless. The impacts are endless. But the foundation is always the same. It starts with Intel. Learn more at intel.com/stories.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I'm going to go on record right now and tell you that this is going to be the most valuable episode I have done of the entire year. I wish that I could take credit for all this information that I'm about to give you, but I can't, so let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Instagram's been meeting with creators and giving them a laundry list of posting requirements that they have to do in order to be successful on the platform. Do you want to know what that list is? I'll tell you, and it's a lot. Are you ready? First, 3 feed posts per week. 8 to 10 stories per week. Okay, admittedly, those two aren't bad. 4 to 7 reels per week. Wow, do you sleep? And also 1 to 3 IGTV videos per week. Okay, now let's break that down. This all comes from a blog post on rainyloon.com. The title of the blog post, Why Your Instagram Engagement Kinda Sucks Right Now. I see a lot of blog posts like this, but this is the first one that really has solid concrete information behind it. The author says that back in November, Instagram reached out to them and asked them to schedule a call so a media expert from the Instagram partnerships team could give them advice on how to grow their account. Side point, I did know that there was an Instagram partnership team, and I would like to say for the record that I think I would be a really good member of the Instagram partnership team to do this kind of work. Just putting it out there. The biggest takeaway is that Instagram's algorithm will either reward or punish you based on your usage of the app as a whole. There are over 500 different factors, but it takes much more into account than just likes, views, comments of a specific post. The algorithm ranks your specific post by taking into account your use of Instagram as a whole. The author uses the illustration of being in school. One test alone doesn't determine your whole grade. You get participation points, homework, classwork, projects, everything. You have to participate in the whole class to get an A, not just show up for one test and think you're going to do great. The author of the post explains that according to the Instagram person that they spoke with, Reels are currently boosted in the algorithm. What that actually translates into is that if you are not posting at least one reel per week, the algorithm is punishing all your posts. They give examples. So example 1, if you post a reel on Monday, then you make normal posts Tuesday through Friday, all the posts for that week will see higher engagement because of the reel made on Monday. Example B, if you haven't posted a reel in 2 weeks, your engagement has gone down. Once you post a reel again, the post afterward will get much better engagement. According to the Instagram person that they spoke with, the ideal amount of reels per week is 4.7. The author of the post puts right away that they laughed in disbelief at this because most people have lives outside of the Instagram app. Realistically, the recommendation is to do 1 reel per week. The author also points out that Instagram has a team that's dedicated entirely to just finding good reels for them to promote. If your reel is chosen to be featured, they'll show it to more people for around a month, which gives a ton of views. But the promotions team is specifically looking at the back end for reels that were made using Instagram's in-app editor. Hey, you can't recycle your TikToks. And actually, I just want to pause and say that makes a lot of sense because I remember Adam Mosseri said recently how excited he gets whenever he sees a piece of original content on Reels that doesn't have the little TikTok banner at the top. You can have recycled videos do really well, but basically the team isn't going to choose you if they see that Instagram tag on the video, which makes sense. There's a ton more insights here, but those are the main takeaways that I think are biggest of importance. I also reached out to the author of this blog post and asked for her to come on my podcast, because even though I'm giving you the gist of the information, I feel like it would be a lot better coming from her firsthand. So I will let you know if she responds. In the meantime, I would like to hear what your favorite flash briefing is. That's the briefing that you listen to every morning, like this one when you ask your Amazon or Google device for the news. I'd like to recognize the independent flash briefing creators, not the Wall Street Journal, BBC, NPR. They win tons of awards all the time, but the people like myself who are creating content for you day in, day out. We don't make money from doing this, but we do it just because we love the topic. If you can go to bit.ly/briefing award, BRIEFING AWARD, bit.ly/briefing award. That would be awesome. Just write in who you think the best flash briefing creator is of 2020 so that I can give them some recognition. Thank you so much for listening, and come back tomorrow for more Instagram news.